Hi everyone, welcome to another mobility session here at CrossFit MCI. So today I'm going to be taking you through a bit of a mobility flow like I have been doing for the last few weeks. I will be introducing a few new movements paired up with some old familiar ones. Again, we're going to be going through some dynamic stretching, some static stretching, mixing it up with a bit of both. Like I said in the last few weeks, please be careful through these positions. I don't want to put you in any compromising positions. That's going to put too much strain through the joints and lead to injury. So just please be careful, but enjoy. So without further ado, we're just going to get straight into it. So grab a mat. First of all, we'll warm up the wrists, and then we'll get straight into it. So grab a mat and let's get started. So we'll start off just by warming up the wrists, getting a little bit of movement through the wrists. We will be using them quite a lot through all the different movements, so there will be a bit of pressure going through them. So we'll start off just on all fours, stacking the shoulder over the wrists and the hips over the knees. And from here we're just going to gently rock over the wrists, feeling a bit of pressure through the wrists and the forearms. We're going to hold for a few seconds and then just come back. Again, we'll just rock through that, back and forward. Every time we rock forward, just trying to edge our shoulders a little bit further in front of the wrists. Lovely. We'll sit back, we'll just shake the wrists off. And from here, we're going to put our hands out to the side, so fingers facing out to the side. Again, shoulders stacked over the wrists, and we're just going to rock side to side. Just like before, every time we rock, we'll just try and get those shoulders over the wrists a little bit more. Good, shake them off again. This time we'll place the fingers towards the body. From here we're just going to sit back onto the heels, onto the bum. And again, every time we come back, we'll just try and draw those shoulders a bit further back, stretching out the forearms and the wrists. Lovely. And we'll just shake it off. We're in the lock of the fingers, and we'll just do a few rotations. Change sides, side to side, and we'll just shake them off. Lovely, so let's get into it. We're just going to start off, we're going to go straight into that downward dog position. So again, we're going to come straighten the legs out, pushing the hips back, trying to push the heels down towards the floor. From here, we can rock side to side, just put a bit of weight through the body, through the hands, through the feet, just to get a bit more comfortable in this position. So just twist around, get a nice comfortable position. Lovely. From here, we're just going to push ourselves forward to the top of that push-up position. Again, making sure the shoulders are stacked over the wrists. And we're just going to rock back and forward, squeezing the core. From here, tucking the elbows in, going to slowly lower down till the chest touches the floor, point the toes, push the chest up, squeezing the hips down towards the floor, looking up to the sky. Hold for a few seconds here. Going to curl the toes, back to downward dog. Again, you can add a little bit of movement to this if you want, just to get comfortable. Heels down to the floor. We'll come to the top of the push-up again. Rock slowly forward. Lower down, tucking the elbows in. Chest to the floor, pointing the toes. Squeezing the hips to the floor, looking up to the sky. From here, let's curl the toes, back to downward dog. We'll do this one more time. We're going to rock to the top of the push-up. Elbows tucked in. Slowly down. Point the toes. Push the hips to the floor. Arms nice and straight. Lovely. We'll go back to downward dog. Lovely. So let's push. Bring the body forward to the top of that push-up position. From here, we're going to make sure we stay on the balls of our feet. We're going to push back down, making sure the knees are off the ground, into the similar to a child's pose, but again keeping those toes nice and curled. From here, we're just going to extend the legs out and come to the top of that push-up position. Again, going back to that child's pose, knees out nice and wide. Knees hovering above the ground, springing to the top of that push-up. And then one last time. Child's pose on the balls of the feet, springing to the top of that push-up position. And we'll just rock back and forward here. So we'll add a little bit more movement to this. So again, we're going to push back to the child's pose. Whenever we spring back to the top of the push-up, we're going to bring the right knee to the right elbow, and we're going to track our shoulders over the wrists very slightly. We're going to come back to child's pose, spring forward, to the left knee to left elbow. Again, back. We're going to go right knee this time, just going to alternate 10 in total. Back. Here, push back, right knee, right elbow. One last time. Left to left elbow. Let's go to the top of the push-up and to that downward dog position. And push the heels down to the floor. Lovely. And then we're going to rock to the top of that push-up position one more time. We're going to come to the toes, rock back and forward. Lovely. Let's go to that downward dog position. We're going to lift our right leg up to the sky, pointing the toes, squeezing the leg, and here we're going to open up that hip. So drop the right foot over the body, looking up to the sky, opening up that hip. Lovely. From here, we'll bring the leg forward, step the right foot forward, coming in to a lunge. Again, we're going to lift the hands up to the sky. And if we can, bring the knee up off the ground, squeezing the legs, actively pressing the weight up to the ceiling. We will drop the knee. We're going to go hands on the floor, and we're going to push our bums back to the heel, coming up on the heel of that right foot and stretching out that hamstring. But if we can't, we'll try and pull the toes towards the chest. Just feel a nice big stretch. I'm going to hold for another 15 seconds. And we can walk the hands back a little bit more. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can walk the hands forward, keeping that back relatively straight. Lovely. From here we'll come into that lunge position, and we're going to go left elbow onto the right knee. We're going to come into a prayer. So left elbow, right knee. We're going to open up that chest to the sky in that side prayer position. Let's drop that left hand to the floor now. I'm going to come up off the knee, and right hand up to the sky, trying to twist all the way around. Take a big inhale, and exhale, try and twist that body a little bit further. Couple more seconds. Lovely. From here, we're just going to come on to all fours. Again, making sure the shoulders are stacked over the wrists, hips stacked over the knees. Lovely. So we're going to go through a bit of a dynamic stretch now. So we're going to bring the right hand through the body. I'm going to drop the shoulder to the floor. As soon as the shoulder hits the floor, we're going to bring the arm round, stepping into that lunge position and opening up that chest. We're going to do this 5 times through. So again, we're going to come onto all fours, stretch the shoulders all the way through. As soon as the shoulder touches the floor, we're going to come up to the lunge and open the chest up. Again, if you can't see, I'm going to come all fours, stretching the hand through, up, lunge, open up that chest. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Lunge and open up. And last one, knee down, all the way through, shoulder touches the floor, lunge and twist. We'll go back to all fours after that. From here we just change sides. So we're going to go left arm, thread the arm through the body. As soon as your shoulder touches the floor, we're going to pull it up, lunge forward, open up that chest. And again, knee back, arm through, lunge, open up. For last one. Thread through, up, lunge, twist. And let's go back to all fours. We're going to come to the top of that push-up position. Then we're going to push back to downward dog. Rock to the top of that push-up position. Then we're going to come back to the child's pose, but stand on the balls of our feet. Lovely, guys. From here, we're going to go forearms on the floor. We're going to push. Extend the legs forward, keeping the face and chest nice and close to the floor. Pushing through, coming up to the hands. And into that upward dog position. Again, we're going to push back to the child's pose. Balls to the feet. Forearms to the floor. Face and chest nice and close to the body. On the tops of the hands. The top of that upward dog. We'll do this 1 more time. Pushing back to the child's pose. Forearms on the floor. Face, chest nice and close to the body. Onto the top of the hands. Pushing on. A few more seconds. Driving the hips to the floor. Lovely. Go back to all fours now. From here, we're just going to go through some cat-cow positions. So from here, we're going to open up the shoulder blades, trying to arch the back, tucking the chin to the chest, pressing away from the floor. Now we'll lift the chin off the chest, looking forward, dropping the chest to the floor, squeezing the shoulder blades together, arching the back. change, let's press away, tucking the chin in, round in the back, look forward, dropping the chest. We'll go through this a couple more times, push away, drop the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and press away. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Right, let's come just to a neutral pose. Lovely. So from here, we're going to go starting our right side first. We're going to bring that right foot out to the side, planting that right foot on the floor. I'm going to point that back toe for the minute. From here we're going to go right hand under the small bottom of the back, and we're just going to twist up, open up that chest to the sky. Again, take a big inhale. When we exhale, let's try and twist up a little bit more. A few more seconds. Lovely. And we'll go both hands on the floor. Let's progress this a little bit more. We're going to come down onto the forearms. And again, squeezing the bum, keeping the leg nice and straight. Take a big inhale, and on that exhale, let's just try and sit back, squeezing the hips, pushing the bum down towards the floor. If you feel comfortable here, you can just stay here. If you want to advance that a little bit more, we're going to come up to the ball of that back foot, and we're going to lift that back foot off the floor, squeezing the legs, squeezing the bum. Feel a nice big stretch in that groin. And to progress it even further, we'll come up to the top. Again, we're going to twist up to the sky, open up that chest. If you can, we can drop again to the forearms, and we'll open up that chest. Take an inhale in, and on that exhale, let's try and twist a little bit further. 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to the forearm. Let's bring the foot back in. And we're just going to rock back and forward on top of the plank. Here we're going to hold for another 15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and we'll come back up to all fours. Lovely job. We're just going to swap sides now. So we'll go left leg out to the side, and planting that foot, keeping it nice and square. From here we're going to take the right hand, place it on the back. And again, opening that chest up to the sky. Take a big inhale, and then that exhale, try and twist up a little bit further. A few more seconds. Lovely, let's come down to the forearms. few more seconds here. Thank you guys. And if we can, we're going to reach up to the sky. If you want to, you can lift the knee off the floor. And again, I'm going to twist up to the sky. You can come onto the top of the hand if you wish. You can come on. Again, squeezing the legs. Squeezing that core. Take a big inhale. And then that exhale, let's try and twist the body, open up the chest to the sky. Another 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Back to plank position. From here, you're just going to rock back and forward. Hold for another 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Let's just go back to all fours. We're going to come back to the top of the push-up position. Again, keep the elbows tucked in, lower down. Lift the chest up off the floor. And back into the downward dog. And lift that right leg up off the floor, squeezing the leg, pointing the toe. Going to lunge it forward. From here, reaching up to the sky, squeezing the legs. And hold. Guys, you're going to go hands on the floor, knee to the ground. You're going to come on to your forearm. Just pushing the hips down towards the floor. You can come up off the knee. And we're going to twist the body to the side. Coming in to your side plank, lifting the arm up to the sky, pushing the hips up towards the sky. If you feel comfortable enough doing this, you want to progress to a straight arm, stack your shoulders over the wrist. If not, you can stay on your forearm. No problem. Finish from here, we'll drop that right foot over the body. We're going to reach up and over, squeezing the hips up towards the sky, and we'll hold for 15 seconds. Take a big inhale, and on that exhale, let's just try and drive the hip a little bit closer to the sky. In 3, 2, 1. Come to the top of the push-up position, back to down dog. From here we'll do left foot in the sky, squeezing the leg, pointing the toe. We'll step the left foot forward, into the lunge position. Arms up in the sky, pressing up to the ceiling, sit down into that lunge. If you need to, you can drop that knee. Now we will come onto the knee. Hands on the floor, we're going to come onto the right forearm. Squeeze the bum, pushing the hips down towards the floor. And if we can, lift the knee off the ground. We'll step the foot back, come into that side plank position. Again, pushing the hips up in the air. And if we're comfortable, we'll come on to the arms, keeping that arm nice and straight, pressing away from the floor, really stretching up, trying to reach the ceiling. Again, if this is too uncomfortable, you can go onto the forearms. Take a big inhale, exhale, push the hips up to the sky. And from here, we're going to drop that left foot over, reach up and over. Again, squeezing the bum, pushing the hips up. Hold for 15 seconds. And from here, take a big inhale. And then that exhale, just try and squeeze the bum a bit more, pushing the hips up. Another 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the top of that push-up position. Okay, and we'll go to all fours. We'll take a couple breaths here if you need to. Inhale through the nose, and out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Lovely. So from here we're going to curl the toes, we're going to lift the knees up off the floor, we're going to move the right hand to the left, come on over to that crab position. Guys, from here, fingers should be pointing away from the body. We're going to push the hips off the ground. Trying to get a nice flat tabletop position. We're going to hold here. Okay, from here we're going to take that right hand off the floor. We're going to drop the hips and the bum close to the ground. We're going to touch the left foot with the right hand. Then after we do that, we're going to extend the hip, squeeze the hip, and we're going to reach over. Take one breath, then we're going to repeat. We're going to drop the hips to the ground, right hand to the left foot. As soon as it touches, we're going to extend up. Again, dropping the hips to the floor, hand to toe, big squeeze. Just trying to push the hips up to the sky. 2 more times. Hips to the ground, touching the toe. 4. And one last time. 5. Lovely. From here, push the hips to the ground, sitting on the floor, and we're going to change sides. So, I'm going to go left arm up in the air. We're going to come start off in that crab position. So we're going to drop the bum to the floor, left hand to right foot, come up, squeeze, over. Again, down, hand to foot. Three, 2 more times, down to the floor, hand to foot. 4, one last time, down, hand to foot. 5. I'm going to hold for 5, 3, 2, 1, and from here, let's just come under the top of that push-up position, and back to down dog. And rock to the top of the push-up, elbows tucked in, lower down slowly, lifting the chest up off the floor, pointing the toes. and down dog. Walk to the top of the push-up one more time. We're going to bring the right knee into the center of the body, squeezing the core, squeezing the belly. From here we're going to push it over to the left hand side, straighten out that leg. Again, squeezing the legs. Lovely, you should feel a nice big stretch on the outside of that leg. Just from here, I'm going to drop knee to the floor if we can. I'm going to come onto the forearms, stretching that out. If that's challenging enough just to stay here, if you can, we'll come up off that back foot for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're going to reach up to the sky. Again, if you want to add a little bit more to this, you can come up onto the top of the arm, reach up to the sky. We're going to hold for 15 seconds. Take a big inhale and exhale, twist around a little bit further. 5, 3, 2, 1. Come back to downward dog. Drop to the top of that push-up position. Again, we're going to bring that left knee to the center, out to the right hand side, straighten that leg out. Try and keep that nice and straight if we can. Again, actively pressing the floor away from us. And from here, we're going to come onto the knee and onto the forearm. Trying to straighten that leg out. Again, if we can, come up off the knee. 5, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to open up that chest to the sky. Keep holding. And if you want to add a little bit more, we're going to go onto the left hand nice and straight. Twist up to the sky. We'll take a big inhale. And then that exhale, let's try and twist around a little bit further. Hold for another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go top of the push-up. Then we'll walk our hands back to the feet. I'm just going to fold those elbows together. Rock side to side. Five, 3, 2, 1. Let's stand. Nice and tall. Ooh, I'm sweating. I don't know if you are. I certainly am. Guys, from here, we're just going to bring our feet just into that squat stance. We're just going to drop into a squat. Again, push the elbows against the knees. Just rock side to side. Now, from here, We're going to stretch our hands forward. So in the bottom of the squat, we're going to stretch our arms forward. We're going to twist our hands out so our palms are facing away from each other. And we're going to stretch as far as we can out in front of us. So from here, we're then going to bring our hands out to the side. We're going to come up into a half squat, squeezing the legs and pointing the palms away from the body. We're going to hold for 5, squeezing the legs, squeezing the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Let's come down into the squat, twisting the arms round, palms facing each other. We're going to do this 2 more times. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, let's come into a half squat, squeezing the legs, bringing the arms round, palms facing out, hold for 5, big squeeze, 3, 2, 1, and relax, palms facing away from the body. We'll do this 1 more time in 3, 2, 1, half squat, big squeeze, stretching out, away from the body, 3, squeeze, 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 2, 1, and relax. Come into that half squat. Ooh-wee. Legs should be burning after that. Really trying to squeeze your legs, squeeze the glutes as hard as you can. Whew. So guys, from here we're just going to come into a few little static stretches. We'll start off in the pigeon position. So, come on to all fours. And we're just going to bring that right knee forward, trying to bring it, I'm not that flexible, so we're trying to bring it to a 90-degree angle if we can, pushing the knee back, pointing the toes, coming onto the forearms if we can. If not, here's completely fine. But if we can, come onto the forearms. Or if you can further that, you can stretch it out forward. If you want to further the stretch, you can put that right hand to the base of the back and crawl that left arm forward, chest to the floor. Or we're just going to hold this for our 30 seconds. Another 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. We'll swap sides. Left foot forward if we can, 90 degrees. I cannot. Again, you can start off on the arms if you want to come down into the forearms. Again, stretching it forward, or you can even put your hand base of the back, stretch. Far forward as you can, dropping the chest to the floor. Again, we'll hold this for 30 seconds. Hold for another 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. We'll go to a seated position now. So let's drop in the land position on the floor. We're going to start right leg first. Go right leg in the air, trying to keep it nice and straight. We can't interlock our fingers behind that right hamstring. Again, we'll point the toe to begin with. Leg nice and straight, take a big inhale, and we'll exhale, and when we exhale, let's pull the toe down towards the chest. You feel a big stretch all the way down the leg. We'll hold for another 10 seconds here. Again, really trying to pull the toes down towards the body. 5, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll bring that leg Trying to keep both shoulders on the floor. You can bring the arms out nice and wide and hold on to that leg if you want. And we'll hold. Another 5, 3, 2, 1. Legs together. And we'll swap sides. So we'll do left leg in the air now. Interlock the hands behind the left hamstring. Trying to keep that leg nice and straight. Point the toe to begin with. Feel a nice big stretch down the shin. Take a big inhale. And on that exhale, let's just pull the toe towards the chest. Hold here. 15 seconds. Five, 3, 2, 1. Let's drop the foot and the leg across the body. Both shoulders on the floor if you can. And hold here. Hold for another 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Wow. Ladies and gents, that is you done for the day. I hope you enjoyed that. A few challenging movements, excuse the hair, quarantine hair, crazy. Guys, you would have probably received an email from the team saying that classes are going to be starting Monday the 8th of June. So we're really looking forward to having you back. Obviously it won't be indoors, it's going to be outdoors, so weather permitting, we're going to get going again. Get the team back together, have some laughs, sweat a bit, laugh, cry, blood, sweat and tears, the usual. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope you've enjoyed all the mobility sessions that me and Lindsay have put on. I hope you've enjoyed all the Zoom classes, all the home workouts. But again, it'll be great to see you. Looking forward to seeing everyone come next week. So get signed in, get booked in. Thursdays, we're going to have mobility classes starting off, one in the morning, one in the evening. So get booked into them. Let's get flexy and sexy together. See you guys.